Steve Graf is one of the stellar hosts of the highly praised Hooking Up and Tracking Down radio show. Hey, Mr. Steve, how are you this morning?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
Erin said that you were out on the lake somewhere already this morning. Where exactly are you?
Well, I was actually headed for Mount Pleasant, Texas, which is where I'm originally from, and I was headed for Monticello or Lake Welsh, and turns out that the wind has turned me around, and I am headed back to Natchitoches as we speak.
The wind? Are you traveling by sail this morning? Are the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria there, Cristo Colombo? How exactly did this work?
I got to Shreveport, and my buddy I was going with over there is from there, and he said, man, the lake advisories, wind effects are out for today for 25 to 30. And I said, I'm not that mad at them. I don't have to go fishing today, so we decided to call it off and do it another day.
Okay, Wildlife and Fisheries Commission is got a long list of changes for the hunting rules. What on that list is of most concern for you and for hunters in our area?
I didn't see a whole lot, Erin, after I looked at the article you sent me. The thing that I did notice, and we actually talked about this about 3 or 4 weeks on the show, was, are 6 deer too many? You know, as Louisiana laws, you know, the rules and regulations for deer hunters, are they too lenient? You know, 6 deer, I mean, I don't know. I know a lot of hunters, and I don't know if anybody that I know personally has ever actually killed their limit of 6 within the season. Number one, if you're getting them processed, it's very expensive to get 6 deer cleaned and processed. And number two, that's just a lot of deer meat. Now, I'm sure there are some families that are less fortunate that probably use that deer meat, people that live off in the woods and actually feed their families, and they're probably getting their limit of deer. But the average hunter, I don't think it affects them. And looking at the map and the areas where the numbers are going to be reduced from 6 to 3, it looks like areas 4 and 10 were those 2 areas. Well, if you look at the map, that, I think, if I'm looking at the map right, it looks like to me those were the areas that were most affected by the flooding, area-wide flooding. I know we have flooding here in northwest Louisiana with the Red River Corridor.
So that means the deer have left those regions. That may be the problem?
I don't know if they left or they just didn't survive. I could see, you know, because that's basically what they base each year, how many deer you get to kill. It's based off the population. That's another thing that hunters, and we're going to talk about this probably tomorrow on our show, hunters have got to start doing a better job of reporting what they're killing, because that's where these numbers are set each season, is based off the kill ratio from the year before. And so if you want to have good quality hunting, you need to report your kills whenever, and I saw they're reducing that from like a week to 72 hours to report, whether it's a turkey, whether it's deer. They're wanting hunters to be held accountable now in reporting their kills, which I think it's good.
Steve, it says the change was proposed at the request of hunters. Did that surprise you?
No, not really. Again, the best conservationists are the hunters themselves. I mean, we tend to police ourselves in terms of, we know in certain areas where if you're not seeing deer and you've been seeing them over the years and all of a sudden you're not seeing them, well, there's a reason. They haven't just either the populations aren't good, they haven't had good reproduction cycles. There's a cause, and I think hunters are real good at managing themselves, and so, no, that did not surprise me.
Folks have 60 days to comment with regard to the changes. Are you guys pretty active? I mean, y'all stay involved, and people are concerned they're going to write to the Wildlife and Fisheries and make comments?
Well, that's one thing we definitely encourage on our program, is that if you've got an opinion, you better share it. Don't wait till the rules come out and then decide, well, I think that was wrong. You know, well, did you express your opinion? If you didn't, then you have no right to complain. That's our philosophy on our show, and that's how we approach it. We expect hunters that if you've got an opinion on something, duck hunting seems to be the one area that you get an opinion on. It's the closest thing to Monday morning quarterbacking that you're going to get is going to be with duck hunters, because there's a wide range of speculation and opinions when it comes to when our duck season should open in this part of the state, when it should close. Mike Eccles is an avid duck hunter, and matter of fact, he's actually sitting in a blind this morning. So he is the guy that then he preaches it. He tells them, if you've got an opinion and they ask him for your opinion, you better give it. If you want something to change in a different direction than what it is, you better express yourself. So, we highly recommend if you've got an opinion on this, you better express it during this time period they're allowing you to do so.